Hey everyone, this is Ruth L. Snyder from Get Clients, Build Community. Thanks for joining me today. We have been talking about Twitter and Twitter Spaces. I am going to switch gears a little bit and go back to talking about writing, because that is something that I get a lot of questions about. How do you find time to write? How do you write a book? What happens when you get writer's block? So I'm going to start tackling some of those questions. And if you have questions that you would like me to answer in the next few weeks, please let me know and I will be happy to help you. Get Clients, Build Community is on a mission. Our mission is to bring inspiration and innovation to authors, coaches, and entrepreneurs around the world. Get Clients, Build Community would like to introduce some of our services. We offer coaching packages, individual coaching or group coaching to help you get from dream to done. We also offer courses from book idea to first draft in 30 days. 5-day challenge and program. Turn Twitter into your lead generation machine using Twitter Spaces. Professional book formatting, providing you with publisher-ready files. Personalized marketing plan, a powerful plan to get clients and build community that suits your personality. We strive for excellence in everything we do, and it shows. If you're looking to write, publish, and/or profit from your books, we can help. Thanks for joining me today. The first question that I want to tackle in the writing area is how to make time to write. Nora Roberts says, "You don't find time to write, you make time to write." And Peter DeVries says, "I write when I'm inspired," which may sound a little opposite to what Nora says. But listen to the rest of the quote. "I write when I'm inspired, and I see to it that I am inspired at 9 o'clock every morning." So what does he mean? He means that he has a regular time that he sits down to do his writing. That is something that we all need to work on if we are going to be writers. It needs to become a habit, something that we know is part of our schedule, and something that we do every day as much as possible. So how do we make time to write? I like to get up earlier in the morning, and I was inspired by one of my teachers who told me that she rose at 3:30 in the morning before she went to school to teach. And she did her writing at 3:30 in the morning. When I started writing, I had 5 children, ages 1 to 11, and I didn't think that I could get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. However, I did. I made myself get up every morning at 5 o'clock. And that's how I started developing my habit of writing. I would get up, I would have some quiet time, read my Bible, pray, and then I would spend 30 minutes writing before I woke up the rest of the family and we started our day. Now, maybe that doesn't work for you. Maybe you struggle to open your eyes in the morning and you barely get out the door fast enough to get to work or school or whatever you're doing. If that's not going to work for you, but you prefer to have your quiet time or your time that you have for yourself in the evenings, then stay up later. Maybe you can stay up half an hour later or an hour later and do your writing then. Maybe you work hard during the day and you don't have a lot of free time. And when you get home, you're exhausted. And in the morning, it's everything that you can do to get out the door for work. What about writing during your lunch break? Try it and see if it'll work for you. Sometimes we don't know what will work until we make it a priority and we do it on a regular basis. So if getting up earlier doesn't work, try staying up later. If that doesn't work, try writing during your lunch break or maybe during a coffee break. Even if you write for 5 or 10 minutes every day, over time, you will see big results. Maybe you're a mother or a father and you have children that need to go to appointments and you spend a lot of your time waiting. Use those moments. Maybe you won't have a pen or paper with you all the time, but most of us now have cell phones with us most of the time. Use the dictate option on your phone, especially if you're sitting in your car. Maybe you're going through the drive-through, or maybe you're sitting outside a doctor's office waiting for your turn. Find those spare minutes and squeeze those minutes into your day so that you get your writing done. The important thing is to pick a specific time for your writing. And the reason that I suggest that is because when we do something on a regular basis, our mind and our body is prepared. And it's different than just trying to do something every once in a while. When that mental focus is there, when that determination is there, when your body is awake and aware of what you're planning to do, it makes a huge difference and you can get a lot of writing done in a short amount of time. So pick a specific time that works for you. What works for me may not work for you. Then another thing that I tell my clients is make an appointment with yourself. We're really good at making an appointment with a friend for coffee or making an appointment with our boyfriend for a date or making an appointment with our doctor or our dentist. And those appointments don't get canceled very often, do they? Do you treat your own appointments as valuable? You should. So make an appointment with yourself to get your writing done. It's important to you, isn't it? And if it's important, then you want to make sure it happens. So do everything that you need to do to make it happen. Pick a specific time, make an appointment, and put it in your cell phone or write it on your calendar. Let your family and your friends know that that time is your time to write, and you are not going to let it be interrupted for any reason at all. People will respect your boundaries if you set them like that. So I would suggest that you start small. Sometimes when we want to start something new, we jump in with both feet and we are very eager and we go overboard and we set goals that are so big that we are bound to fail. So when you're starting to write, I encourage you to take 5 or 10 minutes of your day and use that for your writing. If you find that you're consistent with that 5 or 10 minutes, then increase it to 15 minutes or half an hour. Some of you may find that writing every day doesn't work depending on your schedule, especially if you do something different every day. If you find that writing every day doesn't work for you, then figure out if you added up 10 minutes every day, that's 70 minutes a week. So do you have a time on the weekend or on another day that you could write for an hour and a half or an hour even? If something isn't working for you, try to change it and figure out what works for you. Like I said, what works for me is not going to necessarily work for you. And you are the only one that can figure out what's going to work for you over a long, extended period of time. If you are going to work on a book eventually, you are going to need to make time to write. But start small, start where you are, start with 5 minutes, try to write every day and use the time slots that you have. and you will be amazed at what you can accomplish. I'm cheering you on. Thanks for listening today. If you have any other questions about writing, remember to let me know so that I can answer them. And I look forward to talking to you more next time about how to make writing a habit, because that is how writing becomes more effortless. Take care, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks for joining me today. I hope that you found the content helpful. And if you want to think about next steps in your journey, I would like you to join me in a free coaching call. We can meet for 30 minutes and discuss what you found helpful and where you are feeling stuck. I help entrepreneurs write, publish, and profit from their books. And so if you are in any stage of that journey, whether you're just thinking about a book, or you are in the middle of writing a book, or you are publishing a book, or working on marketing your book, I would love to join you. You'll find the link below. I look forward to talking with you.